Lots of shops, lots of armourers.
Long live her grace!
New quest there. I'm not going to
Cheers for
do it though. There's going to be many more times I can go back there. Again, I'm following the lines like a moron.
You'd best behave, Frick. You're in Beauclair, see?
Here in Beauclair.
Why must I always do that?
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dogry Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Stuck.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
And we paid good coin
Nice
for
little
the
balcony area. Wouldn't mind eating a sandwich there.
Let's go.
Lifting hand to mouth. Why I stand to put nothing aside for my daughter.
Got a travel post.
Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Where's this bridge? There's a bridge somewhere I need to cross. Is it this one? Is this even a bridge? No. There's no bridge. Yeah, I'm definitely on the right way now. This bit is that the sort of long straight bit I need to go down. He will not run any faster. Come on, Roach. There we go. Here's the bridge. Oh, actually, I want to go to the barber's. Downloaded the free haircut and beard set.
Need a bit of grooming.
See if anything looks cooler than what I've got now. Kind of think it's all the same stuff. Haha. Shaved head and a ponytail, loosely gathered, long and loose. What does that look like? Oh, it looks well different. Loose, not too long. Ugh. What's this? Elven Rebel Cut. I'm just going to go for... Which one did I have? Originally. Originally. Yeah, go on then. Looks alright. I want a nice, neat goatee. Sideburns, moustache and a little ducktail on my chin. What's that look like? Oh god, that doesn't suit him at all, does it? Looks like a book reader. Just missing the glasses. Can we not just grow like a big, you know, like a big sort of Viking dwarf beard? Oh, I'm just going to leave it like that. Thank you.
My time's up. So long.
Hair rejuvenation, dandruff annihilation.
Thank you, sir. Just wanted that, I think, didn't I? Hopefully, I know it's on the map, but hopefully I can just travel there. Yes, I thought you'd be able to. So I think you can upgrade Corvo Bianco, but I thought it was a person, and I didn't really understand what that really meant. I was like, an upgraded person. Oh, isn't this where... Yeah, she was inside there, wasn't she? So I wonder if I've unlocked any sort of side quests. Any of these that involve Corvo Bianco. Yeah, this one. What's his
Welcome
name?
home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco.
Major Dome.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Kedweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Certainly. Lead on. Lead on, mana mana mina mana mas.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Quite nice.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Follow me, follow me.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. You two, get a room.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
You smell that?
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Sounds rather peculiar.
Even a horse drops if you ride it with a constant gallop.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago.
Cleaning the carpets.
During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day,
I want to give him a cuddle.
concluded he'd
Looks like he's
witnessed
asking for a
twin
hug.
miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Oh, I like this.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
Nice little river.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
It's true. Let me give you the money and get on it. Get on it, mate.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Follow me, please.
Ooh, over another bridge.
Wine is better than stew. For stew you have to chew.
Sharpening his side.
Work. A crook in your back.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Yes. I think I've got like 20 or 30,000. So, you know, surely it shouldn't cost more than
The
that.
cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess.
Thank you.
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Must have been pretty grim. Imagine being able to do that in real life. That would be really cool.
As you can see, the facade is, to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Come on then, let's see the interior. MTV Cribs.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately.
I've already got some.
With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
I'm just going to save
Thanks.
before I do that.
Gotta get back to my business.
Cannot save game right now.
How might I be of service, sir?
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this
Everywhere.
rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons.
Oh,
of
nice.
which he was a passionate collector.
5,000. Oh!
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything
I hope
else
it's not all
you
5.
require, sir?
And I hope once you do this, rather broke someone sort of.
Got
I hope
these
once you do it, it
spacious
actually
grounds.
sort of produces money.
But maybe
That would be
it's time
cool.
to make them
As in for
more,
wine, you sell the wine.
Useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should.
How
The
much?
way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My
wanna
armor
get
needs work
both.
from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Yes. 1,000.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir.
That's
I
not
expect it will take
fair.
at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Yes.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask
Is there
you
anything
something
else I can pay for?
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
Or does it,
Thanks.
you know,
Gotta get back
have to
to
do
my
those
business
3
now.
things, wait
See
for
you
them to
soon.
be set, then do more? Wait 3 days. Oh look, an armour stand. Right, well, I'll save it here. And then just wait, meditate. Do it to there. So that's just under 1 day.
I scissored my fingers near to shit.
That's just under 2 days. Unless that counts as a full day by the looks of it, actually. And another one. And then I'll just make it 3 PM. Yeah, that should be plenty. Should be nice and sunny, and the 3 days should have been used up. Okay. Oh look, it's way nicer in here now. I want to upgrade all that as well, and the actual vineyard and everything. Pretty cool.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
BB. The amount of times I fell from sort of not even a high place and I've just died.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Is it that one? Oh, it's that one.
A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
I'm not reading all that. What's this guy want now? BB. Is that can I put a paint in there? Haha. Heinrich Camelfart. What a name.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me,
What?
sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
What have we got next?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
Yeah.
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds?
Is that another 5?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations,
Wow, that's true.
we might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Yes, could use a better
Thinking
bed.
about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
1,000 on a bed.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else
Yes.
you require, sir?
Yeah, see to
I
the
was
guest
wondering
room.
about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Sleeping in the bath, mate.
yeah. Sooner we start on that, the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Yes. I'm not interested in the armor racks.
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone talking about renovations. Need to ask you something else.
Of course, sir, as you wish.
I do want to
What
do
is the
renovations
nature of
though.
your inquiry?
Starting to get
I want
into
to give
this
you a
whole
better
renovating
house,
thing.
dude.
There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables? Or
Both.
return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
You know,
does?
Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
That 2,000.
My
I
Roach
won't have no
deserves the
money at
best.
the end of all this.
Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once.
Just dropping big
Finding
dollars.
workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Herbs, yep, we want them.
So sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Brilliant.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing
Strange how they
anything
call it
else,
sown.
sir?
Starting to get in.
With the utmost.
Is that all there is to
Feels-
do?
I
And then
agree
just the
thoroughly.
armor weapon racks? Oh, go on then.
Could use another.
I'm just going to skip all this.
Fine.
Of course. Is there anything...
I'll- Yeah,
By this time tomorrow, is there anything...
That's it.
that's all for.
So I've got to wait a few days. I may as well go do some of the quests.
Witcher.
Change the quest. Got a lot of stuff coming. Go on that. I meant to go on that, not character. Wooden sword.
Use one around here.
Where's this weapon rack? I want to give oh, you can't put that giant weird shovel sword thing on it. That's a shame. Oh, this is a cozy little spot, isn't it? Where's the chest? Yeah, let's get some light in here. I can't see Impala. May as well save.